Plum here, g'day champions, how's it going, and welcome back to another Division 2 build video. This one's a nice little speedy PVE build. It's not new, I've literally been using this build for nearly 2 years now. It works amazing solo and in a team on all difficulties except legendary. Don't take this into legendaries. I really enjoy using this when I'm farming solo and when doing those timed runs of the league events. Currently, Daniel's League has one of the toughest missions to complete in the allotted time. That's right, Manning Zoo is back on the rotation, and even though the difficulty is only hard, it's a long bloody mission, so speed is key. And with this little speedster, we got it done in under the 18 minutes. I was a bit unsure if we'd get it done, but we did it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to check out the gameplay of that run from my live stream on Twitch with some cool tracks. Then after that, we'll come back and we'll check out the whole build. So sit tight and enjoy. It's only on hard. Surely. As long as I don't get distracted. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of running between point A and point B.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You got it. You're I don't think I'm gonna get this done. I'm at nearly 13 minutes and I haven't even played the explosives in the truck. I'm where you run through it's all green and lush and shit, and you have like 50 minutes of you guys going. Constantly getting set on fire and staggered by everything while you're trying to kill NPCs and put the explosives on. So you guys can combine get up. 16 minutes and I'm just as long as I get the quick and I get down to the echo and the echo plays. Yes, 17 minutes and 10 seconds. Easy. Never doubted myself for more than 15.5 minutes. Righto, how good was that? Menin Zoo for Daniel's League, done. Now this build has been my go-to solo farming build for God knows how long. I actually made this build well over a year ago and it's still saved in my loadouts. That's just how good this thing is. It makes solo farming so easy and also holds up in a team. Whether you're farming missions, open world activities, summit, DZ landmarks, or even these leagued timed runs, this is the build for you. Righto, so welcome back to all you amazing subscribers, and if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, you know what to do, pull your finger out and give that sub button a click. And please everyone engage with this video, a like, a share, a comment, it all helps with the magic and the wizardry of the YouTube algorithm. Doing all this stuff is going to help the channel and our amazing community grow. And don't forget to check me out on all my other socials including Twitch, Discord, Facebook, the works. All the links for that stuff is in the description. Righto, with all that said and done, let's get in and check out the build. Here it is, my Chatterbox Hunter's Fury build. 4 reds, 3 blues, 1 skill tier, 1.3 million armor. Definitely feel free to play around with those core attributes to suit you and your abilities. We've got 4 pieces Hunter's Fury, 1 piece Sokolov, and the Memento backpack. This setup's got some serious damage and serious survivability. For the specialization, we're using Gunner. We get that 10% armor on kill, which works great alongside Hunter's Fury. Also, another great thing about Gunner is we regenerate ammo every 60 seconds, meaning for these timed runs we don't need to waste any time restocking. The main gun on the build is the Chatterbox. For those that don't know, this thing is a beast.
They say I never know when to shut the hell up, but that's just the spice talking.
Nearly 2 years on and I still haven't maxed this one out. The talent is called Incessant Chatter. When you reload, your rate of fire is increased by 20% for each hostile within 15 meters for the duration of that mag. This is going to stack 5 times, giving us a max RPM of 1400 rounds per minute. Kills are going to refill 50% of your mag and it keeps that RPM buff going. This is awesome for spawn trapping and fast-paced run and gun playstyle. I've actually managed to get through some missions only reloading once or twice. That's just how crazy this talent can be. For the secondary, I've got the KSG shotgun with pummel, use what you like, but remember if you do swap from the Chatterbox, you're going to lose that talent buff. So I really only recommend using the one gun for these kinds of runs. And for the pistol, I've got the Orbit here. It's the same deal, you can use whatever you like, but swapping from it is going to lose that Incessant Chatter buff. Righto, now let's have a look at the gear on the build. First up, we've got a Hunter's Fury mask, and we've got the 4-piece bonus unlocked, so we're getting everything. 15% shotgun and SMG damage, 20% armor on kill, 100% health on kill, and Apex Predator. Hostiles within 15 meters get a debuff, amplifying our weapon damage against them by 20%. Killing a debuffed enemy with your weapon disorientates others nearby and amplifies your weapon damage further by another 5%, and this can stack 5 times. So at full procs, that's 45% amplified damage. This one's got 15% weapon damage, max crit hit damage, and a crit hit damage mod. For the chest piece, I've gone with 1 piece Sokolov for that 10% SMG damage. Max weapon damage, crit hit chance, and another 12% crit hit damage mod. For the talent, I'm still rocking Intimidate. Even though it's been nerfed, it still works great on this build. If you think Intimidate's shit now, let me know in the comments. The talent reads, while we have bonus armor, we gain 1 stack for each second up to a max of 7. Each stack's going to increase our weapon damage by 5% to enemies within 10 meters of us. All stacks are lost when we have no bonus armor. So we can actually increase our weapon damage by 35%. Like I said, this still works on this build. If you don't want to use it, you could definitely use something along the lines of Unbreakable. For the holster, it's Hunter's Fury, we've got max armor and max crit hit damage. Pretty simple. The knee pads are Hunter's Fury as well, again max armor and max crit hit damage. And the gloves are the fourth piece of Hunter's Fury. We've got max weapon damage and max crit hit damage here. Now the backpack is Memento. It's one of the best exotics in the game.
I took from those who watched, hunted, and collected, until only their shadows remained. Now my watch has ended, so yours may begin.
We gain one of each core attribute. 1 weapon damage, 1 armor, and 1 skill tier, and I've modded it with another 12% crit hit damage mod. The talent's called Kill Confirmed. Enemies you kill are going to drop trophies. Collect the trophies to get short-term and long-term buffs. Now, these buffs do scale with the number of core attributes you have equipped. So the short-term buffs, we're going to get 20% weapon damage, 30% bonus armor, and 5% skill efficiency for each trophy we collect. And after we collect 30 trophies, we get 30% weapon damage, 30% skill efficiency, and 3% armor regen for 300 seconds. Now, if you don't have the Memento, that's cool, don't stress. An Adrenaline Rush backpack will work just fine, or even something along the lines of Bloodsucker is completely viable. Now, that's the build, and for the skills, you can pretty much use anything you like. For added survivability just in case, I do use the shield. In PvE, it still works, but I rarely whip it out. And the second skill is the best bang for buck in PvE, especially for run and gun builds, and that's the Assault Drone. It does decent damage and it takes NPC aggro, and that's a huge help when you're playing by yourself. Righto then, fine print time, the stat sheet. For the chatterbox, we're going to be sitting at 52% crit hit chance and 155% crit hit damage. Now there's no damage to armor on the build, but we do get that 45% amplified damage from Hunter's Fury, and we also get another 65% weapon damage from the combination of Intimidate and Memento. And don't forget about that 30% armor on kill that really does help with our survivability. So that about covers everything on the build, champions. This is a must-have build for a lot of PvE content, and it makes those time league missions a breeze. Meninzu 10 out of 10, too easy. So, what do you reckon? Are you going to be a champion and have a crack at my Chatterbox Hunter's Fury build? What modifications would you make? Let me know down below. And like always, show your content creators your support. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. All this kind of stuff really does help support myself and the channel. So that's going to wrap it up for this one, and I will catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out.